All right, so just a quick update here on what's going on with Bitcoin coming into the end of the weekend for a big week. We got well, the first applications that should be approved by the SEC coming in tomorrow. Sorry, not tomorrow, actually on the 11th. We've got the first one is by ARX. Then I think afterwards it's going to be State Street and Vanguard. But really, I mean, SEC can decide to go ahead and approve or reject all of them at once, or approve or reject just the ones that are due this. I think it's a Thursday, is it? Yeah, I think it's going to be a Thursday. And it can also be before that, by the way. It's just that the deadline is on Thursday. So they can go ahead and they can either approve, reject, and they can also maybe give some type of insights regarding other demands and how they want to move forward from there. So a lot to look out for. I chose to talk about Bitcoin now on a daily chart, okay? Because this is really what is giving the most information as of now, okay? And it's just a little bit more clearly we can see exactly the pattern that's in. I'm gonna just zoom out a little bit here on the daily, just so we can see just this huge move that, of course, happened already from October. That we hit um, a nice line, ascending trend right there, and it even broke out there another few trending lines. And the last push up, as we spoke about in our previous videos, happened in the beginning of December, and since then we've been in this kind of range, um, and we had a little breakout, as we can see here, happened on Tuesday, um, and pushed back down hard, but managed to again get back up there and stay at the top level of that range. Now, I chose, I mean, to normally I work with other type of indicators, but I just chose to keep here the EMA 9 on the daily because this is what's really being significant here at the moment. I can also show you guys on the 4 hours here as well that we kept on talking about how it just kept on holding the 200 moving average on the 4 hour, and here there were just a lot of buyers even when last video we spoke about it, when it kind of dipped, it just went back up there. Did not manage to have a full candle finishing below. That's why, shorts here are pretty irrelevant. And as it keeps on pushing higher, it looks like that the anticipation, no doubt, is very, very high that we want to break this. Now, if it does get approved, no doubt, I'm very confident that we do get that push higher and we get to the next resistance level of about 48,000. Um, if it does get rejected, then obviously that's going to be a catalyst to send this a little bit lower. So bull case as it is now, a lot of people are just buying up these small dips and pushing it to that higher range. If we want to look in a little bit closer, for example, let's just take the 4 hour for a second, see if we can see how it works, how it's showing up a little bit right there. Look, one of the things that we can also look at here is there could be a ascending triangle up at around this level. Let's go in a little bit further. Maybe the 15 minutes we'll be able to see a little bit more clearly. Just around here, right? Just around there, pretty much. Okay. Um, that it is trying to push, no doubt about that. I think it could be rejected a little bit down, go a little bit sideways here until around this date, the 11th, which again is the deadline, or until there's going to be news. So we're going to be kind of staying in this range. I'm guessing um, pretty much low volume, but again, there could be big movements because people are going to be positioning themselves accordingly, taking off risks or putting on some risk. But whatever's going to happen, I do think that this is going to turn out to be, at the end, a very big move, either to the upside or to the downside by the end of the week. So again, if it does get approved, obviously Next level is going to be 48,000 easily, and that's when it's going to have its first test to see if we can go higher. And of course, if it doesn't get approved, or if there's going to be some type of message that the SEC is going to deliver that's not going to be in tune with the market, or it's not going to be as optimistic as the market's already pricing it, then definitely we're going to be shooting our way back down to the lower range at least. 40,000 is looks like that's the level again if we don't get approved, or if there's going to be some other type of bad news, which can also of course happen. So yeah, so this is where we are right now. Um, Waiting and seeing. Like I said, trade wise, the daily looks very bullish. When you go closer in, obviously, it's a little bit of they're pushing up. Like I said, they're buying dips, and just keeping the price up high. A lot of anticipation is going on here. So, we'll wait and see, of course. All right. So EMA 9 on the daily. We finished above that. Looks like we're gonna finish also today above that. Um, yeah. So we're gonna be updating, of course, throughout the week.